So, today is a fantastic day for one reason and one reason only, which is today marks 2 years of me doing my advocacy. And what makes today even better is that I get to be surrounded by so many wonderful, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people. And I am listening to some jazz today. So, my friend put me on to this fantastic album by Oscar Pettiford. I knew for a fact I was in a happy mood because I got home from school after a long day. I had a test that I really did not want to take. That's actually a complete lie. I just lied to your face. But I thought, let me play some Minecraft. Right, because the other day I had the absolute pleasure of playing Minecraft with my little brother on the old Xbox 360 version. And it reminded me of a few years ago, oh my god, like 5 years ago, when I thought I was going to be this big Minecraft YouTuber. It's a phase, everyone goes through it. Trust. And I made this new channel, and posted some videos, like, on some of the advocacy I've been doing. And I got some comments from some of my old friends in the Minecraft space being like, hey, Eddi, what happened to the Minecraft content? And my response to that is quite simply, I think I have a few better things to be doing, with the world falling apart and whatnot, but I still enjoy it, so here we are today. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, I run an organization out of my county of Bergen in New Jersey, and I'm dedicated to helping out LGBTQ youth live more happy lives, not feel like crap every day, and I think that's ultimately the goal. And I found that comes through building community, but also through teaching political efficacy, teaching the kiddos that, hey, you get a say in things, and what you think matters, and you should get a seat at every table you find yourself at. And I really think that, like, I want the kids to know that, right? I have a speech I gotta work on writing, which I'm procrastinating by doing this. But, like, I'm thinking about my goals with it, and it's like, I think as queer kids, sometimes we really get into our heads about stuff. Like, we're trying so hard to fit into the box that we put queerness in. Like, oh, we have to pass perfectly, and we have to have all our labels down, and it's like, whoa, why are you stressing yourself out about something that's like this is nothing, okay? And what I found is, like, look, I'm a trans girl, right? Like, I am a woman. I identify as a woman, partially because it is more convenient than explaining, like, queerness, and that gender doesn't really need to be labeled. But, like, for convenience sake, I'm a trans woman, and it's like, I get it. I have a deep voice, and I get insecure about it. And, like, yeah, to fight that insecurity, I was like, oh, I have to vocal train, I have to worry about this and that, and it's like, no, it's nice just so people stop misgendering me, but in reality, that doesn't make me any more me. Oh, I got some iron, awesome. But, like, at the end of the day, I'm still gonna be me, and I would love for our generation, I guess Gen Z, to start to realize that you can truly just be yourself, and you don't need the restriction of labels and boxes. I feel like it's so inherent to American culture to think outside the box and to not conform and to just accept that we have diversity, but also we do see the way the world is going, and it's like, well, that's kind of rough. Like we're losing that, and the increase of conservatism in our society, where we lose those ideas of individuality, but, like, replace them with free market capitalism. And it's like, no. How about individuality in the self, in uniqueness? I could care less that you have the privilege of being able to run a multi-billion-dollar business that exploits children throughout the world. I care more that you're being yourself. And like, I guess that comes to, oh my god, that's a creeper. Yo, okay, I'm still alive. And like that comes back to art and like how much I love art. And you know, I talk to my friends how like I try to live art, right? I experiment in as many ways as I can. I guess like right now I am recording a commentary video over jazz and Minecraft, and it's like, yo, not to be meta, but also like this is the most fulfilling stuff you can get. It's like, just take all the things you like and smash them together. Yo, follow my Instagram at World of Eddi, link in bio. But like I started just making, it didn't really start as thinking like logically about making art, but it was just like, oh, I have these ideas of like, what if I like just messed around with the colors on these images, and then, oh, what if I added this and this, and it's like, now I got kiddos saying like, hey Eddi, you inspired me to make this, and I'm like, what? I was just messing around with some effects in Ibis Paint. Like, yo. Oh, so y'all saw that witch? Like I just got out of the cave because of the witch. When I was recording this, I was thinking of a point of like, yo, sometimes it's scary. Sometimes it's scary. And I just got some iron. So like, when we fall into these scary situations, it's not stupid to back up for a second, right? Because you can find valuables elsewhere. And I'm trying to make this into something that it's not. But also, like, in reality, when we're making art, we're so afraid, like, oh, this is gonna be terrible. And guys, I've made so much bad art, and I put it out there too. And sometimes I take it down because I go, you know, it's not really for me. Sometimes I leave it up because I just go, you know what, it's a learning moment, and I can inspire myself by just looking at the old stuff I made. But yeah, it's not always gonna be a banger. It's not always gonna be a banger, but you know what, like, when you make that part of your lifestyle of just, yo, I'm just gonna do me, low-key, you become cool as hell. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, think about the coolest people you know. What, they're not just staying at home, you know, being content in their situations and like, oh, just wearing their Lacoste sweatshirt, sweatpants, all gray outfit to school every day. It's like, yo, no, they're the ones that are putting on some whack-ass shirts, some whack-ass pants, but you know what, and like, those fits, they don't always hit, but sometimes they go hard, and at the end of the day, I respect the effort. Yo, not to be like, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, but damn, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, okay? And I guess like it helps that I'm friends with like music majors, art majors, people that just go round the block and whatnot. But like I feel like it's instilled in me that this is what we need in our lives, and I guess that's one of the many things I would like to push onto the youth is art, I guess. That's interesting. But, oh, the second thing, okay? Political involvement, right? I feel like I'm in 1,000,001 programs, running 1,000,001 things, all about political involvement. Yo, am I on a boat right now? What? Oh, right, because it doesn't go on the ice. Like, it doesn't do the fast travel thing. Oh, do you guys, I guess you don't know my old channel. So I had an old channel back in the day, where I actually did record Minecraft and whatnot, and like I recorded video games and such. Not gonna say the name, those who know, but like I lost the login for that. But anyways, that's my skin, and I updated it. I gave myself some hoops, and my hair got longer. But I'm getting off topic. The children, okay? When we're doing advocacy, it's always it's always the epicenter of all things is the youth, because there are so many civil rights movements and just things people have fought for so long, where these become generational efforts. So if the children aren't picking them up, then those efforts die, and we lose progress. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get rocked here. Okay, no, I killed the spider. But we need people to keep on taking things over and trying to make them better. And I know it's so cliched, but like, I often get people saying like, "Oh my gosh, Eddi, you should run for office or something," or "Oh my gosh, like I can't believe you're going to change the world." And it's like, no. Love the glaze. Please keep it up. Donate to my Cash App, and which I'm not gonna put anywhere, but like, it's never going to be just one person, right? It was never just Malcolm X. It was never just Martin Luther King Jr. It was never just, what is her name? Marsha P. Johnson. Like, these people made movements out of people, right? We remember big leaders because, oh, they got popular, because they did something, no one else was daring to do, which I respect, and like I will encourage that. Be daring, because quite frankly, nothing else gets done otherwise. But at the end of the day, nothing's going to happen if you can't get people on board, right? I often tell my fellow activists and advocates that nothing happens unless you got sauce, okay? Look, you guys hear me talking like how I talk now. I'm all confident, but like I'm gonna admit I don't have the sauce. Not yet. I think I'm getting better. Some people think I do, but I beg to differ. Like you need unbridled charisma and to just be good with people, because if people don't like you, then they're not going to bother to hear how, oh, you want equity and just the same amount of rights and to keep those rights when they are threatened. It's like, no. If you're poopy butt face, they're not even going to bother. They're not going to bother. Like, look at Luigi Mangione, right? He was hot. We can all say that. He was hot. Zombie. How am I still alive in this? Oh my gosh. But like, Luigi Mangione was a hot guy, and he killed a CEO. If that was anyone else, people would be freaking out. I mean, Fox News was tripping, but when isn't Fox News tripping? Let's be honest. Like, people were radicalized to an amount we haven't seen in a while, and I was so impressed, because I really thought, like, oh man, this sucks for the movement and whatnot. But like, no, people saw that when you get rid of the terrible people in power, they received tangible benefits. They got access to health insurance, which they have been denied, saving lives. And it's like, those things I always admire is people who are willing to do something tangible at a sacrifice to themselves. And I'm not even saying like killing a CEO. I mean, mad respect, I'm not gonna lie. I would never endorse political violence though, so don't do that, because that's bad. Oh my creeper. What? Half a heart. Oh my gosh. What was I saying? Oh, right. Yeah, I have mad respect for anyone willing to do something tangible. Like, I look at the churches, right? We've got a lot of messed up churches, all right? Like, they'll take as much money from people and use it to fill up their pockets because they can. But there's a lot of churches out there that do a lot of really good work, and I'm not I'm not particularly tied to one church or another. I've struggled myself to find a definite faith, although I will say, like, I like the idea of there being something greater than myself, whether that be a supreme being or even just concepts of love, of community, of humanity as a guiding force. Um, but, okay, I'm dead. Okay, so that means I gotta wrap this up. But, like, yo, if you are willing to do something good for the community, and if you are willing to put yourself out there and lead by example, mad respect. I love you all. Have a fantastic night. Bye-bye.